Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another speed build. Today we are back building another smaller home. This is actually a one-bedroom house, and the one bedroom is upstairs, the rest of the house is downstairs, and I actually really enjoyed doing this house because it's a little bit of a different style than I'd normally tackle, because I feel like this has a modern look to it, but it's not like the stereotypical modern look that I feel like I always see where there aren't really pitched roofs. It's all like kind of flat and giant windows. This does have some really big windows, but it's not like the look I think of when I think of modern houses, I don't think. But I do feel like this has a modern feel to it, and it's kind of renovated and has modern aspects to it, I suppose. Although I do want to do a fully modern house sometime soon. I need the inspiration for it. So hopefully that'll be something that's coming in the next few weeks. But this house has like a modern feeling to it, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And we used a couple of glass roofs in here because I haven't used them too much and I want to explore them more, and I think they're really cool and I'm really happy to have them in the game. I just haven't used them to their fullest potential yet, so I just want to continue to explore doing that. But this is kind of the shape of the front of the house, what it ends up being like. We have two doors, one into like the main living area and one into like the more sunroom area, which ends up being an artist studio that I make sure to add because I imagine the sim living here is an artist, and that I don't think they're super eco-conscious. This house just happens to run on some solar power. So they have a lot of electronics and big windows, and there's some solar panels out front. But I do not imagine that they were like super like, I need this. I just imagined it was something that happened to be with this house, and they take advantage of it and they kind of live off of that and save a little bit of money that way, and really enjoy their like sunroom artist studio and their beautiful view from their upstairs bedroom that has giant windows and also ends up having a skylight as well. I think it's a really cute house. I love how I furnished it. I really love the windows I end up using. They're not the ones that are there now. I change everything out for more modern windows that I don't typically use because I don't know why, I'm stuck on like suburban windows like the ones that we got from Cats and Dogs and with Seasons, because they're some of my favorite windows in the game. But I thought it would be nice to switch it up and use some more modern windows and doors and kind of go for a different feel with this house. And I kind of like it. It's different than what I normally do, but I like experimenting with my builds because I feel like I just get stuck in the building the same type of house over and over. Although I feel like there's a lot to explore still with just suburban houses. So I'm sure there'll be plenty more of those. And I think I have one of those coming out tomorrow if I remember correctly what order my videos are going out. So suburban houses aren't going anywhere, but I do want to explore some more stuff. And I feel like the inside of this house isn't overly modern. I just feel like it's like clean, I guess. Like we use a lot of jungle adventure in here, which I wouldn't say is modern, but like I said, it has a modern vibe, but isn't exactly modern, this house. The amount of times I've said modern is ridiculous, though. I feel like it's just kind of like what a newly renovated house would look like on the inside, if that makes sense. So we got new windows, we got like new cabinets, new everything. I think it looks really pretty and clean, and that's kind of the vibe I was going for. But anyway, we're just adding a section up here. We end up moving it to the other side, but we needed a bathroom upstairs. This ends up having two bathrooms. I guess we didn't really need it, but I really wanted there to be an ensuite upstairs. So we go ahead and add that right here. And so there ends up being like, actually both of the bathrooms are very spacious in this house. So lots of places to tinkle if you need to do so. And we're just adding big windows up here. Now that is in the bedroom. That's a gorgeous view out the back. And this house is actually in Brindleton Bay, if you hadn't noticed, which it could go anywhere, I think. And I didn't limit my pack usage in this build at all. I just kind of used whatever I thought fit best, which is my favorite way to build. I just do occasional limited pack builds, which I did one last week if you guys didn't check that out. It was just Seasons base game, and it had like one item from Cats and Dogs. And I know I had somebody comment that I put it in Windenburg. I didn't think that affected it much. Yeah, obviously, if you don't have Get Together, you don't have Windenburg, but you can place it wherever. I just thought it looked nice for the screenshots to place it there. But I like doing those limited pack builds occasionally, so that was fun. But I love doing this as well. I tried using these cabinets because they were much more modern, but I feel like it didn't fit with the vibe I was going for. Because like I said, I wanted it to be updated, but not like super duper modern, because I feel like this house is like kind of a weird middle ground. It's like very updated and nice and pretty and like more modern day stuff, but not necessarily like ultra modern. But I really do want to do that really so bad. I just feel like I'm really bad at it, and I need the proper inspiration to do it. So it will come eventually when I'm ready. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but I love this kitchen. Like, I really, really, really love this kitchen. This is like top kitchens I've built favorite. I don't know why. It's super simple. I just think it's so pretty. I think that's because it's super simple. I really like simple things like this. I love like the subway tiles. I really like how clean the white countertops are with like the nice beige cabinets and cupboards. Like, oh, so beautiful. I love them so much. I would love that kitchen, honestly. I just really want a nicer kitchen because I hate my kitchen. My kitchen's really ugly. Another thing I really want to update when I get a new place. I can't wait to move next year. I know I talk about this so often, but like, it's all I think about is how I want to move and decorate a new apartment and have an office. And I'm just really, really excited about it. But this is the dining room. I think this table fit in here perfectly. I very rarely use these circular tables, which is weird because I really, really like them. And I know growing up we had a big circular table in our kitchen like that. So it's kind of nice to use that because it's so realistic to me. But this is basically what this room ends up turning out like. I changed the wallpaper in there to be the one that I used, but I make it in a more beige color, and I use it throughout the whole house to kind of bring all the rooms together. And it actually is used on the outside of the house as well because I feel like it's a very nice, clean, but modern texture. And I just really like it. So we use that, and I also combined a couple of these end tables. I believe those are from Laundry Day. I might be wrong. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. But those really cute side tables, I think they're from Laundry Day. I love them very much. And so it was nice to combine two of those together to be kind of a TV cabinet. And we also add a nice table. And I've been sizing down this bookshelf from Seasons a lot lately because I think it's really cute and can be used in most builds, and it's my personal style. I feel like a lot of stuff from Seasons is like my personal style, and that's why I'm overusing it. But I was happy to go ahead and use that, and we just add some decorations over by the door on this side table, and we end up having another smaller side table on the other side of the door, which is actually a door to the office. I forgot we had an office in this house. Like, it only has one bedroom, but it could easily be two. You could definitely change that office into a second bedroom. So this could definitely be a 2-bedroom house if you wanted it to be, very easily. Because you could have the kids' bedroom up here or down on the first floor, and then the master bedroom is upstairs at the top of those steps. You're directly into the room. It's a really pretty room with a big window, like beautiful view, and your own private bathroom. So this could easily be a 2-bedroom house. I hadn't even thought of that, but that worked out pretty well. I added a couple of animal items, but I guess they're kind of for cats and dogs, but I didn't add a litter box in this house. So if you want a cat, you're going to have to add a litter box. I just didn't think it looked nice, and I wasn't like fully like, this should be for a cat or a dog. I just kind of added a couple of items, and I thought the scratching post I added that was wood looked nice as a decorative piece. Obviously, it's also a functional scratching post, but I thought it just looked nice in that space, so that's why I put that there. And so I added a couple other animal things. So you could definitely have whatever animal you wanted in this house. You might just have to buy a litter box for your cats. But yeah, this is the bathroom downstairs. I really like it. I love that wallpaper I'm using throughout the house. It's so pretty. I used to overuse it a lot. Like when that first came out. I'm trying to think what pack that came with. I don't remember. Was that one of the, that wasn't a fitness stuff one? Dine Out maybe? I don't, or no. Didn't it come with Spa Day? I think it came with Spa Day. I might be wrong. But I really, really love that wallpaper. It's one of my favorites, and I try not to use it because there's certain items or wall paintings, or like wall coverings, floorings, everything that I use too often. So I try and stay away from them when I can, but it's hard sometimes. But anyway, this is going to be the little, like, I guess, sunroom type area. We make it into an artist studio, so I add all kinds of artsy stuff in here, which I think is really nice. You could always convert this to whatever you want. This could be a second living room. This could be a bedroom, like with a beautiful view. This could be like literally whatever you want it to be. So I guess this has the potential of being a 3-bedroom house. It just has some extra space in it that can be used for whatever you want. It could be like a separate little apartment. You can renovate this into like a studio apartment over here. So maybe one sim lives in most of the house and they rent out this like sunroom to people to earn some money. That'd be kind of a cool idea as well. I don't know. I just like the storytelling ideas that I come up with when I'm talking about the builds. I'm like, oh, it would work like this. That'd be cool. But that's pretty much what that studio looks like. Nothing too crazy. Adding a mailbox and a garbage can out the back after adding a nice way to get into the pool, because we added a pool out back as well, which I thought was pretty cute. It's pretty simple. Nothing too crazy in this build, just necessities and a couple of extra things just because it's nice. Like, why not have a little pool out there to relax after you've been painting all day? I don't know. I feel like it'd be really fun to play as the Sim that I imagined living here. Maybe I'll make him or her at some point in time. I think that would be really, really fun. But yeah, this is pretty much the remainder of the house. We're finishing up the bathroom up here. Now I shoved the, I wanted to call it a shower or something. I was getting sink and shower confused. That shower is from Jungle Adventure. It has all kinds of crazy patterns on it, but I just pushed it into the wall a little bit to make it just look like it's the modern glass coming out of the wall. I think it's really pretty. Anyway, we are coming to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Sorry my voiceover was a little all over the place. If you like this video though, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. That really helps me out. You can also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you click that little bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a video. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. The download information is in the description down below, and I will see you all soon. Bye everybody.